Okay, so Kundalini Yoga. Nice way to start the day. You're joining us just in your child's pose, and I want you to add your spider fingers, bring the elbows right in close to the ears, try and take your head down through your shoulders, and use your ujjayi breath. Kundalini Yoga is really centered and focused around spinal alignment and movement, ability of the spine, and exercises the endocrine system of the body, which is your hormonal system. And somehow 5,000 years ago they knew about this and they called them chakras. So 7 chakras, 7 hormonal glands that secrete our hormones, and they can become overstimulated, understimulated, they become imbalanced or blocked. And we're focusing on the spine as much as we can to stimulate blood flow to these hormonal glands and to open up each chakra, to open up each gland and exercise each gland. Whilst we do this, so there are 3 elements we're going to focus on. Obviously, we've got the exercise component, which is asana. And then we've got the pranayama, so we're going to do some breathing techniques. Your first one, whilst we're here in child's pose, is just ujjayi breath, where you're getting as much oxygen into your blood as you can. You're holding that oxygen in your cells and your tissues for a couple of seconds at the top of each breath, and you're squeezing all the bad stuff out at the bottom of each breath by exhaling for a longer period than you might normally. And then the third element, which is emphasized a lot in Kundalini, is the concentration or meditation, or what in Sanskrit is called dana. And we're going to use a mantra to help us strengthen our attention span, to help us focus our mind, start the day with a focused mind, to bring our wavering mind, our scattered mind, into a place of focus and stillness. Make it sit still rather than kind of just not putting any mental effort into it at all. You're going to try and put some mental effort into this class and focus on the mantra Sat and Nam. If you listen to your inhale, it's a higher pitched sound, and your exhale is a deeper, lower sound. Should be quite soothing and relaxing. Sounds can really affect our physiology. Sounds can annoy us, sounds can make us feel relaxed, and the breath is quite a soothing sound. So just listen to it rather than listening to your thoughts. As thoughts come, empty your head, let them go. From here, I want you to walk your hands around to the left sides for 3 rounds of the mantra and 3 rounds of the breath. And then 3 rounds around to the right side. Trying to block out any noise, any fluctuations of thought, creating some distance between you and your thoughts, which can really help us regulate our emotions. It stimulates important regions of the brain that help us regulate our emotions, that keeps us separated and distanced from thoughts. Our thoughts are not us, we just have to listen to them. The mind can perceive all kinds of possibilities. And just because we had the thought doesn't mean there's any kind of indication of who we are or what we do. When you've done 3 rounds on each side, you're going to bring yourself back to the middle and just count 3 more breaths to really focus. Close your eyes. I want you to focus on the point between your eyebrows, which is your third eye chakra, or what is called your pineal gland, or pineal gland, depending on how you pronounce it. This gland secretes hormones like dimethyltryptamine, which is called DMT, which is when you are dreaming, when you are born, and when you pass away. It's called the spirit molecule. Also secretes melatonin, which helps you sleep, and a number of neurotransmitters like and endorphins. So we're just going to stimulate some blood flow to that part of the brain by focusing on the third eye point right between the eyebrows. And then when you're ready, you can join me up on hands and knees. And you're just going to spend some time warming up the wrists. I want you to go round in circles. Start nice and gentle. Nice gentle start to the day. Really well done. And then you're going to change directions for me. Turning the hands onto the floor, like so. Relax the hands on the floor, put as much or as little pressure down through the wrist. We're not going knuckles, we're going wrist, whole wrist on the floor. Circles with your thumbs. Still focusing on that point between the eyebrows. Still using the mantra, Sat Nam, still breathing deeply. Clench your fist, release, clench your fist, release. Big squeeze. And then gently sit yourself back into hero on your heels. Now we're not just going to be lazy here and have a rounded shoulders. We're going to sit almost on the hamstrings. So you see I really arch my back and really untuck the glutes so I can sit at the head, the hamstrings, and on the sit bones with a nice straight spine. From here, you're going to take one arm up, exhale powerfully to the middle. Inhale up, exhale to the middle. We're using a breath of 5. I think we lost the mic for a moment there. Well done, guys. So from here, interlocking the fingers, inhale, lift up, exhale, powerfully down. Inhale, up, exhale, down. Again, just making sure that that spine is reset nice and straight. You're sitting up nice and upright. Focusing on that point between the eyebrows, eyes closed, use that mantra, Sat Nam. One more minute on that. We're going a minute and a half on each pose. .30 seconds left, really well done. Let's have a look at that technique. Live on Zoom, superb work, well done. Slower, as fast as you feel like you need to go. Some mornings you'll be a little bit stiff, muscles will be achy, you need to just move that bit slower. Other mornings you'll be energized. The more powerfully you breathe, the more energy you're going to get. We use oxygen for energy, and that's why we get out of breath when we walk or run or do exercise. So get more of it into your body, you have more energy. Really well done. Last 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, big inhale at the top, stretch, breathe into every corner of your body. Keep breathing in, keep breathing in, keep breathing in. When you can't breathe anymore, exhale all the way down. And then swing your legs around, out in front of you. You just went into the quads. We're now going to move into the hamstrings here. So, sitting nice and upright. If you really struggle to sit on your sits bones and you feel like you sit on your sacrum and you sit like this and you can't sit straight, what I want you to do is roll up a bit of the mat behind you and just elevate yourself ever so slightly so that you're sitting right on the sits bones. Straight spine, pull the toes back, arms are going to come up, we're going to keep the shoulders back, we're not going to try and round the shoulders too much, we're going to keep the spine straight. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. We're going to use a mudra with our fingers, so first knuckle, not a fist, first knuckle should release tension and stress out of the hands. There's loads of nerve endings in the hands, okay, and also meridian lines that run up the arms all the way into the heart. So these simple, tiny little adjustments can make a big difference. Eyes closed, focusing on that third eye point. As much mental effort as it is physical. Just feel it pull on the small of the in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me a big inhale at the top. Nice straight spine. Exhale, hands down by your side. And then when you're ready, you can gently come flat onto your back. I'm just going to change my mic over, guys, because this one seems to be cutting out. I think it needs some new batteries. I'm just going to change the microphone over to webcam. Okay, cool, well done. So we're flat on our back in Savasana at the moment. I want you to just use your Ujjayi breath. Use your Ujjayi pranayama. Take 3 rounds of Ujjayi breath. Breathe into the top corners of the lungs. Hold the oxygen in your body for a couple of seconds. Inflate your body like a balloon. Big sigh of relief. Squeeze as you breathe out. Should be about 20 seconds per breath. The slower we breathe, the slower our heart beats. So we're trying to bring that heart rate back down a little bit. When you've done 3 rounds of Ujjayi breath, we're going to bring the arms over the head. And we're coming back to our breath of fire as we go opposite hand, opposite leg. Inhale back, exhale crunch. A little bit of coordination, which really uses our mind. Exhale, inhale. Straight leg, pull the toes back towards you so you get into the hamstrings a little bit. Starting to warm the core up. Easy option, keep the head on the floor. Harder option, lift the head up. Really well done, you've got about 40 seconds left. A little bit of core work for another 20 seconds. In 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, flat on your back. Bring the knees into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. Head off the floor. We're going to inhale, open, take the arms up into a cross. Exhale, squeeze. The lower you take the legs, the harder. Obviously, head off the floor as well is harder. Easier option, head on the floor, legs come up and in. Inhale, exhale, start, up, start, up. Use that mantra, focus on the point between the eyebrows. Out breath. Really well done, you've got another 30 seconds left.
Lost track of time.
15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finish in a ball. Keep your head off the floor about 6 inches. Keep the neck in a straight line with the heart. This is just going to help align the vertebrae in your neck, the upper vertebrae. at the brainstem, where your spinal cord starts. When we are young, our spine is straight, it's bendy, it moves, twists. Kids are super flexible, they learn very quickly, they're very creative, imaginative. And as we get older, we lose that childishness, we lose that silliness, we lose that creativity, we lose that imagination. And we also, coincidentally, become more rigid in the spine. Our energy does not flow up and down the spine as quite as well, and that's what we call the Kundalini. It's this childlike energy that falls asleep as we get older. So when you hear these woo-woo mystical teachers say, we're going to awaken the Kundalini, that's all they mean. It's the vagus nerve, it's a nerve that runs up the spine, called the vagus nerve. When you're ready, you've got 10 seconds, keep holding that head up. Another, if you need to tap out, drop it down. You're going to release a lot of stress and tension from the jaw, from the traps in 3, 2, 1, rock, roll on the spine, arms to the top, rock, roll on the spine. Try and really massage the trapezius, the neck. Bring the chin onto the chest and help the thyroid gland. And try and touch the toes on the floor behind you, or as close as you can get. Just keep your jaw nice and relaxed, nice and soft. Don't bite your tongue. As you rock and roll, keep the jaw soft. Try and touch the toes on the floor behind you. Just notice any sensitive spots in the spine, any knots or any aches. Just roll them out, roll on your tension, on your tight spots. You just have a bit of a massage. Bring yourself all the way up. Leg. I get really OCD with my camera on the camera. I don't like map it misaligned. Okay, cool, really well done. And here we're going to bring the heat back up a little bit. Just because we're sitting cross-legged doesn't mean it's going to be easy. So with a nice straight spine, engage all those muscles, use them or lose them. We're not used to sitting cross-legged, this can be difficult and we'll end up slouching like this. We're going to try and sit as tall as possible. Hands down by the side, inhale up, exhale down. Big powerful breath of fire, minute and a half, releasing a lot of stress and tension off the neck and shoulders. Eyes closed, focus on that third eye point. Best bit about Kundalini is it's your body and it's on and off as much as you need. If you need that moment, shake that stress out, shake that tension out, let the burn go. The burn is the tension, the burn is the stress. And you go again. You reset, eyes closed, sap, no, sap, no. Use that mantra, keep focused. I want you to get lost in the mantra in the same way as you get lost in a book. Take your mind a million miles away from everything else. This is some time for you for another 5, for 4, 3. You get ready, big inhale, eyes closed, look at that third eye point, bring the hands together at the top, breathe all the way in, look up, exhale, namaste, hands down to the chest. From here, we're going to inhale up, exhale down. Use that mantra. And when it starts to burn, starts to ache, if you've got a lot of tension, you just stop and you go again. Use your mental resilience to withstand the pain in the neck. Really great work, guys. 45 gone, 45 to go. Easier option, take Kali Mudra, which is this pointed gun, like so. You might be able to go a little bit faster, a little bit higher. That's 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, big inhale up. Look up, keep breathing in. Exhale, breathe all the way out, keep breathing out, use that mantra. When you're ready, you're going to take your hands onto your knees. Around in a few circles around the pelvis, start small and gradually get a little bit bigger. Inhale, exhale. Use that mantra. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Finish the one you're on. Take a big smooth inhale at the top. Breathe all the way in. Keep your shoulders soft. Don't be breathing in and shrugging. Nice soft shoulders. Keep breathing in. There's always a little more room. There's always a bit more space that you can take the oxygen into. When it feels right, breathe all the way out. Keep breathing out. Squeeze that core at the bottom. When you can't breathe out anymore, change direction with an inhale. Exhale round. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Finish at the top with a big smooth inhale. Hold it. Breathe into the belly. Don't just use the lungs. Keep breathing into the belly. When you can't breathe anymore, big sigh of relief, and look, my belly goes in and in and in and in, and I squeeze that diaphragm, I squeeze that core. It can be difficult to find and use them to begin with, but gradually your muscular connection to these muscles will increase, and the strength to recruit those muscles will increase, and you'll be able to use them, and just generally be able to breathe deeper every day, to be able to regulate your breathing much more, which really helps control your heart rate, your blood pressure, your stress levels, and your emotions. So really well done. Awesome stuff. From there, we're going to bring the temperature back up again a little bit. From here, we're going to take our arms up to 90 degrees. I'm just going to twist. I'm going to keep the arms pulled back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. It really opens up the heart. So that's what you're aiming to do, is open the chest up, pull the shoulders back. It's that mantra. Forty-five seconds gone, 45 to go, well done. Really well. Got another 30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds, nearly there. Use that willpower. Keep pushing. Use that mantra, eyes closed. And just focus through it. In 3, 2, 1. Big inhale in the middle. Pull those arms back. Keep those elbows up in line with the shoulders. Breathe in. Bring all the way out and then reach up. So reach up as high as you can. Shake the stress off the shoulders. Shake those arms about. Again, use the mantra. Focus on the third eye point. Nice and calm, nice and relaxed. Like a weight, it's been lifted off your shoulders when you finish this. Really well done. Coming up to another 45 seconds left. Twenty seconds. And 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me a big inhale. Breathe all the way in. Stretch the fingers. Breathe into every corner of your body to the tops of the lungs. Exhale, hands down to your knees. I'm going to take the hands onto the shins. And here, just looking to get as much flexibility in the spine as possible. So as you inhale, you're going to come up, lift the chin. As you exhale, sink back, spread the shoulder blades. Then you can come up. Inhale up. Exhale back. Eyes closed. Don't let your mind just wander off. Keep the mantra Sat Nam. As you breathe out, really suck the belly in. Really good for the digestive system, really good to stimulate and massage the internal organs. As you squeeze that belly in, I'm not just breathing out, I'm really trying to suck my tummy in, like as if someone was going to take a picture of my belly and I wanted to make it look smaller. Really suck your belly in. Breathe in, lift with the chin, stretch into the thyroid, the throat chakra. Open up the heart, exhale back. Last one, biggest bend you've got. And exhale all the way back. And then coming into the middle. So just really spread the scapula a lot as we come back like so and opened up the whole shoulder girdle. Now we're going to shake out some of that tension and stress you might have felt, tension across your back. So from here we're going to do what's called this exercise, I've named it flappy hands. I'm sure it's got a proper Sanskrit name, but these Kundalini exercises, they generally don't actually have names, so we can be as silly with them as we want. From here though, we're going to take that mudra again with the fingers, not the knuckles, the fingers, like so. And then just let the wrists go floppy, right, and just shake the wrists like so. But the important bit of information is to keep those arms in line with the shoulders. Don't have them down here, don't have them up here, in a straight line. And you can see that it really rounds the shoulders from the scapula. And there are also, as I said, meridians that travel all the way up straight into your heart from here. We have a lot of nerve endings in our fingers, very sensitive part of the body. So it just shakes all of the tension and energy out. The hands up the arms. And your arms will begin to ache, your shoulders will begin to ache. This, again, some of these exercises might look innocent, silly, even quite laughable, but if you start doing them, you won't be laughing anymore. You'll really feel it and you're going to feel great for doing it. Keep breathing deeply, use your ujjayi breath. Breathe into the tops of the lungs. And keep the arms as still as we can. We're not going to try and move the arms. We're just going in the wrists, really soft and floppy. Your neck, your shoulders will begin to ache. Well done. 40 seconds left. Okay. 30 seconds to go. Fifteen seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big inhale, reach out. Exhale, drop. hands down to your knees. From here, this is probably the silliest of them all. We've got two pretty tough exercises to follow, and then we'll be doing some breath work, some breathing exercises. From here, we're just going to try and make sure that we're really on the base spine, and you're just going to bounce send vibrations all the way up the body. Shake your body when something doesn't work properly. The first thing we do, shake it. So it's essentially all we're doing with the body here. It's going to really help blood circulation, vibrations, really help everything work better. So I'm just going to literally bounce on the floor. If you need to use the fingertips, use the fingertips. And it's that silliness that is really good. Okay, it might initially make you feel a bit anxious, it might make you go, oh my God, what am I doing? But when did we start taking ourselves so seriously? Where did this come from? Like, kids would be all over this, and this is what we're talking about, is that like sense of self-assurance and security. Like, we can do these silly things, we don't have to be so serious and uptight all the time. Really well done. You've got another 45 seconds left. Just go for it, really go for it. Guaranteed it'll make you smile, it'll make you laugh, it'll make you feel really good. So don't hold back. You've got another 20 seconds. Really help get rid of that tension and that tightness just by shaking it up. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Really well done. From here, keep the hands down on the knees, let the shoulders be soft. You're going to turn the head one way and then the other. And then gradually speed it up, let your facial muscles go really soft and literally just shake your head. Let your jaw go soft, let your face just wobble it out all over the place. And I guarantee you will feel great for this exercise. Your head will feel clearer, your neck and shoulders will feel lighter. Breathe smoothly and deeply, use the mantra. Will help with blood flow in the brain. Really, really good. Keep your eyes closed. You've got another 45 seconds left. Last 20 seconds. Might start feeling heavier, your head might start feeling harder to move. Really go for it for 5, 4, 3, keep the eyes closed. Take a big inhale and then exhale all the way out. And then you can open up your eyes. And just tell me that you don't feel better for doing that. That's really well done, awesome stuff. From here, what we're going to do, it's quite simple. Again, you're just going to take those circles around the pelvis, but we're only going to do 5 each side, and you're going to go really slowly. At the top of 5, take a big deep breath in. Hold it for as long as you feel like you can. Big sigh of relief, breathe all the way out. When you're ready to inhale, go the other way. We'll count to 5, but those 5 circles, your mind could drift off somewhere like mine just did. So keep focused, count those 5 rounds, take a big inhale at the top. And before we go flat back into Savasana, we're just going to finish with what's called alternate nostril breath. So sitting nice and straight, you're going to take your right hand over to the left nostril, the left hand underneath the right elbow, close the eyes, and you're just going to take 5 breaths, like so, through one nostril, all the way in, all the way out through one nostril for 5 rounds. At the end of your 5th breath, breathe all the way out. Keep breathing out. Then take a big inhale through both nostrils. Hold it for a second or two. If you coordinated it right, you should catch a big satisfying full breath. Breathe a big sigh of relief. The heart rate will be lower, blood pressure will be lower. If you're quite new to that and you've not done that many times, you will take some practice to coordinate it. It takes a bit of focus to coordinate that breathing exercise. It is muscle recruitment, so you're recruiting certain muscles for a certain period of time. It makes you concentrate. So we're going to do the other side. That was a practice run. You can do this. The more you do it, the better you'll be able to do it. So left hand, right nostril, right hand underneath the left elbow. Just keep the spine nice and straight. 5 breaths. Also worth noting, there are some pressure points here on the nostril for the sinuses. If you press quite hard into that nostril, it will help clear the sinuses. Use that mantra, Sat Nam. At the end of your 5th breath, breathe all the way out, breathe in through both. Catch a big satisfying full breath, hold it for a second or two. When you feel ready, breathe all the way out, flat on your back into Savasana. And let your spine rest on the floor. Feel a wave of lightness come over you as you hit the deck. And just let your breathing return to your natural rhythm of your breath. As you relax your head, let your head go heavy into the floor. Relax all of your facial muscles, Your forehead's nice and soft, your eyelids are gently closed, jaw nice and soft, neck, shoulders just heavy into the floor as you just feel a wave of lightness come over the top of you. As you relax down your spine, down your arms, into your fingers, into your pelvis. Every now and then, taking a deep breath and catching a satisfying full breath. Take some time for your body to settle down after all of that. So spend as long as you like here, relaxing down into your hips, legs, knees, way down to the feet. Just regulate your thinking, observe what comes through your mind and just ignore it, let it pass. Keep focused on your body, keep focused on your breathing, feel the sensation of the oxygen rushing into the body. Just try and turn the volume down a little bit. In your own time, when you're ready, you can take any movements you feel like making. Take any stretches you feel like taking. Gently roll yourself onto one side, bring yourself up to your feet, and go and start your day. Great work, superb. Thanks for jumping on this class. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll catch up with you soon when you're done. Let's get your voices back. Team Zoom, well done. Let's just, well done. See you later, guys. You're all unmuted.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Have a great day.
Bye.